welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to a very impromptu video here in Austria. Myself and Archie Hamilton Racing are out here filming something very exciting with Mercedes-Benz. Unfortunately, that is under embargo at the moment, at the point at which you see this video going out. However, there is something ridiculous here that I want to show you guys and girls. So this is a very, very impromptu video. Not the purpose for me being in Austria, but stay tuned for the video that we've been filming out here on the 19th of December. But for now, we're going to jump in the Unimog, which is probably one of the most ridiculous vehicles I've ever seen, and frankly makes my G-Wagon look absolutely pathetic, and that is no mean feat. So let's go for a little hoon about in the Unimog with Mr. Hamilton here. He's also filming a video, I presume, and see what it's all about. I'll go through some stats and explain exactly why this thing is so impressive and people love this thing so much. So let's go along. So first things first, look at it. It's just ridiculous. Just for perspective, I'm a very, very tall guy. Very tall. I'm 6'1". And Mercedes badge here comes up to my forehead pretty much. So it's a big car. It's a very big car. And to be honest with you, I'd absolutely love to drive one of these around in London. We have steps to come up in here. Hello, sir. You are on YouTube. I'm going to try and get in here without breaking my neck. Hold on, how do we do this? Oh, there's a little grab handle here. And Gucci's are not faring well in this climate. Hello, sir. How are we? Sorry to get in here and shove the camera in your face. How's that getting in? You hit your head?
It's fine. It's fine.
How's it back there?
It's comfy. So,
This
welcome on board.
Thank you very much.
Please fasten your seatbelt, and then we will have a bumpy ride.
Let's get the seatbelt. Here we go. Nice. Hold on to that, I guess, when it gets bumpy, lad.
Yeah.
This is really, really cool. So, this car then, how much does it cost? Let's have a look.
It's about 160,000 euros.
160,000 euros?
Yeah.
About the same as a G-Wagon, G63.
Yeah.
Bargain! What's so special about the Unimog? Why was it designed? What's the kind of the purpose for it? Because it is coming from London. I mean, you just don't see things like this at all.
So first of all, we are in the Unimog U423.
Okay.
Which is Unimog for special off-road expeditions and fire brigades.
Oh, okay.
The Unimog is powered by a 5.1 liter four-cylinder engine, diesel engine.
Okay.
Which has 231 horsepower, and we have 900 up to 900 Newton meter of torque here.
900 Newton meters of torque. That's chaos.
The Unimog is, I would call a legend. Mercedes-Benz built the Unimog for nearly 70 years.
Sick.
In the beginning, it was especially for agriculture usage, and today we have two separate types of Unimog. On the one hand side, the Unimog implement carrier,
okay,
and then vehicles like this for special off-road.
Okay, sick. So what does this get used for? Is this kind of like just almost like a Mercedes kind of showpiece car? What does this actually get used for, sort of?
This one is a special version powered by a manufacturer called Helget.
Yeah, I saw that badging. What is that?
Helget is a company focusing on improve the abilities the Unimog has.
So they're kind of like a tuner, like a specialist.
From the plant.
Aha.
And we have this special livery, we have single seats.
Yeah, it is cool. They're kind of like bucket seat type things in it.
Yeah,
you can see that.
Usually we have a bench in the back, and now we have these two, the single seats.
Okay. Oh,
so
it is cool.
This is kind of a show car, and usually, for sure, companies are buying Unimogs to work with.
Oh, okay. You just don't see these in England. I don't think I've ever seen one before, have you? It's mad. It's very spacious as well, isn't it, lad?
Very chill, like here,
yeah, you like that. And we've got some sort of screens and stuff up here. We've got, I don't know what's going on up here.
Little display where we can install cameras, front cameras,
aha,
big camera.
No sunroof, but then you don't really need one, I guess. He's in here as well. Hey mate, sorry. Yeah, get involved in the YouTube stuff. So it's time to get out of the Unimog. There's a door handle. It's a long way down. we were just discussing, oh, my knees. We were actually discussing potentially buying one of these. This is 160,000 euros, which the G63 over here in euros is 180,000 euros. So that actually stacks up as quite good value. Look at it. It's ridiculous. And you can see Archie over there, obviously filming a video. Look how small he is compared to that. I mean, he's small anyway, but it's just ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. I think barreling around London in one of those, you've completed it at that point. I think you've completed being ridiculous. That is just epic. I'm genuinely going to speak to Mercedes about potentially getting one of these. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then we can do spec videos, we can do 5 things I hate about my Unimog videos, and all the rest of it. Very, very exciting. That is my Unimog experience over and done with. That is probably one of the most ridiculous vehicles I've ever been in. It's so, so cool. Such an extreme car. And I have a brochure. I'm actually going to look into how much these things are on the used market, because it doesn't strike me as a lot of money. And apparently there is a centre in Milton Keynes where they drive these things, they train people there. So we're going to look into that. And they've kind of invited us to do some more Unimog stuff, or Mercedes have, the chap we were just speaking to. So very, very interesting. And I'm looking forward to hopefully getting another look at one of these and driving it off some buildings, as Archie has said in his video. In here though as well, I haven't pointed out, the seats in here are from a lorry. This is like a customised version, as the bloke was explaining earlier. So usually it comes with a bench in the back, but this has actually got lorry seats. So they were boonding up and down the whole way through. Archie, you okay in there, mate? Are you going to get out of there at some point? But some interesting facts then about the car. You can deflate and inflate the tyres whilst you're driving along. Yes, re-inflate them. Apparently there's a compressor in there somewhere that will put air back in the tyres as you're going along. The whole thing has a tipping point that is exactly the same as the G63, which is very, very cool. And it will go up gradients of up to 45 degrees, which is also very, very cool. 45 degrees is very steep. Very, very steep. And it is an angle which... I'm trying to shut this door. There we go. So this is a company that has kind of customised it, actually, which is wicked. And this is our guy. Thank you very much for that, mate. I really appreciate that.
You're
Cheers.
welcome.
Top man. And yeah, hopefully more Unimog content to come.
Yeah.
So on that note then, our very impromptu, we both filmed a video with the Unimog because it's just so radical. I've also got an English brochure now, so we're going to look into this. And you want one, don't you? You want a chrome wrapped Unimog. And we discussed even doing a drive-through video in a Unimog. There's all sorts of stuff. Driving off a building in my Unimog.
Ford GT and Unimog.
I drove over my Ford GT in a Unimog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog shopping in a Unimog. There's a lot of good content.
Alpaca shopping in a Unimog.
Oh, alpacas are good. Have you seen it? Have you seen Chewy the alpaca on Instagram?
No.
Chewy the alpaca. Make sure you go and check him out. Anyway, that is it for the video. Make sure you stay tuned, as we've mentioned, for the 19th of December, where myself and Archie will both be releasing kind of like a half-hour special, really, from our trip out here, because it's been a really, really good trip.
We can't really say.
We can't really say why we're here, but just as always, a massive thank you to Mercedes-Benz. They are an absolute class act. I keep saying it. You keep saying it. Their trips are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. And I think they're just running away with the game at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
They really are. Anyway.
They are.
Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.